Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Earth Angel Tarot. And in today's Isis Unveiled reading, we will be taking a look at messages from your future self, okay? And these are the three cards that wanted to come out for this reading. So go ahead and take a look at them and see which one calls out to you the most. As usual, I will put this image up for a couple more seconds. That way you can see which one resonates with you the most, and whichever one does, that will be the pal that will have messages in it for you. Okay, so happy picking. Hello to those of you who chose pal number one. So this is your image. Okay, and the message is Miracle of Isis. And it says, Isis offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. All right. So I do feel like with this card, your future self is letting you know that there will be healing that is going to take place for you all. Okay. That's what I'm picking up. But let's go ahead and see what oracle messages came out for your pal. All right. And we have transformation. All right. And it says change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. So yes, definitely, especially with this Miracle of Isis card, and it calling out the fact that there is healing that is going to take place. All right. So there's definitely some form of transformation that is going to be happening for this pal. Okay. So if you all are facing, whether it be internal or external struggles, your future self is wanting you to know that there will be transformative energies, okay, that's going to come in and help guide you through these difficult times. For those of you who may be experiencing struggles such as in matters of money, finances, relationships, jobs, um, inner wounds, past wounds that hasn't completely healed yet. Okay. You're being invited by your future self to not be afraid of the unknown. And I feel like what this card is saying is to not be afraid to address those issues head on, right? Whereas you might, stray away from them because you don't know what the outcome will be if you handle a certain situation in a certain way. Okay, this is going to be the time for you to kind of step out of that straight away energy into more of a transformative energy, so that you can transform whatever it is around you that needs to be transformed. Okay, and I do feel like you're also being called to work with your spirit team. Okay, because in the Miracle of Isis card it says let go and let the goddess be. So if you work with goddess Isis, great. If you don't, this is let the energy of the universe be. Let the energy of your ancestors be. Let the energy of your spirit team be. So as to say, to let them guide you during this transformation. Okay, let's see what else we have. And you guys have helping hand. Yes, don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, whether it's help from the spirit realm or whether it's help in the 3D, in the physical realm. Okay, and the card says need others to assist with services, increase productivity. Okay, and it says no one can handle it all. Yes, so part of your transformation, pal number one, is allowing others to come in and help. All right. And that may be a transformative aspect of your life, because you may be someone who's stubborn, right? And who prefers to do things all on their own. Okay. Even when you're going through a difficult time, it may be hard for you to ask for help. All right. So part of your transformation is you being able to transform yourself into someone who is able to seek help, seek advice, seek that helping hand when needed. Okay, let the goddess be, let the help be. All right, because I do feel like there is some healing that needs to take place, but I feel that as if there's almost a stagnant, stuck energy with it that's not allowing that healing energy to pass through, uh, because you're not allowing it to. All right, someone who wants to take matters into their own hands, even no matter how difficult the task or the challenge may be, you still rather not ask for the help. All right, so your future self is wanting you to transform out of that energy. Okay, don't be afraid of the unknown. And I feel like with this, the unknown is you. All right, there's a softer side to you. There's a more there's a more I'm getting like a side that is more at ease, right? There's a side that of you that wants to be more at ease, all right? But there's like this hardened part of you, this hardened shell that's blocking that inner self from being exposed, right? So you maybe you had to put that softer side of yourself away, okay, some time ago because of issues that you went through. So you didn't want that most vulnerable side of yourself to be exposed, right? So you've kind of hardened yourself, your exterior, okay? You've put like a shell over it, you've put a bubble over it, okay? And but there's a softer side of you that wants to be exposed, all right? That's the unknown right now. Okay, for some of you, that's getting back, tapping into that part of yourself. All right, making yourself more vulnerable again, asking for the helping hand so that you can fully heal. Okay, healing internally is what's going to help you externally. All right, it's what I'm getting. All right, and we have guardian angels white. All right, and it says protection, clarity, spirituality, wisdom. All right, so this is just definitely confirmation that you guys have guardian angels around you who's there to help you to transform. All right, who's there to provide that helping hand. So your future self wants you to know in order for you to get over this hurdle, okay, in order for you to push through any obstacles that you may be going through, okay, you're going to have to ask for help. Okay, you're going to have to seek help, and like I say, whether that's help in the physical world where you allow yourself to um, ask for the help from someone in your inner circle, or let's just say you're someone who's struggling financially, right? But you have too much pride to ask someone who is not struggling financially but who is able to help you and who would be able to help you, but your pride won't allow you to ask for that help. And that's just an example. Okay, it doesn't have to be finances, it could be in career. You might need advice on what to do in a career situation. You might need advice on what to do in a relationship situation. Ask for help, okay? Because if you don't, then you just allow yourself to continue to be stuck, okay? And you're not going to progress and move forward in that way. It's what your future self wants you to know. All right, so they want you to get into the habit of, I'm hearing meditation. All right, I'm hearing prayer, right? I'm hearing, you actually reaching out, okay, to your spirit team. And it doesn't have to be in prayer format. It could be, when you have time alone, just really vocalizing to your spirit team, hey, I have this problem. Hey, can you help me with this burden? All right. They're there. You have guardian angels around you. And even if you don't feel comfortable with vocalizing it and saying it verbally, because you might feel like you're a little cuckoo, a little cuckoo for doing so, try writing it out, right? Maybe writing what your problem is and asking for a solution from your spirit team, writing it on a piece of paper, sleeping with it under your pillow at night. All right. The answer may come to you in the form of a dream. All right. Or you may wake up in the morning and all of a sudden have this aha moment or have this sense of clarity around a situation. All right. Because you have the clarity here in this guardian angels card. All right. So this is you tapping in and transforming yourself. I get like transforming in the way that you think. All right. It's transforming your thinking patterns. All right. Because right now I feel like you're stuck more so in the 3D form way of thinking and being, and they want your future self says in order for you to push through your struggles, you're going to have to expand beyond that point. All right. And you have Aries. All right. And Aries, it says commitment, competitiveness, courage, fearlessness. And I love this because we all know that Aries is the big, bold, brave sign, right? So this is you stepping into that type of energy, all right? Stepping into that fearlessness energy, all right? Where you're going to uh, no longer be in that shell or that bubble that you put around yourself. All right. Making the commitment to change, having the courage, okay? Having the courage to ask for help where needed in your life, okay? Aries is about being bold, all right? And I don't think Aries are too prideful. They could be prideful, but I don't think they're too prideful enough to where if they really needed the help, that they wouldn't be able to ask for it. All right. And if you are in that sense prideful and you need help but don't want to ask for it, this is where you have to find that courage in yourself to be able to do so. All right. In order to bring about that change. Okay. All right. And then you have the awakened dead. And it says resilience, nirvana, self appreciation. All right. And the card also says the things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. All right. So I feel like this is you waking up from a slumber. All right. Waking up from a slumber. Like I said, having that aha moment, having that clarity moment where you bounce back. All right. There's an energy of bouncing back in this pile. There's an energy of healing that needs to take place in this pile. So you were meant to learn. Okay, you're learning from these obstacles, from these challenges that you may be currently facing or that you have faced in the past. All right, you have to. I feel like there's going to be a sense of you realizing at some point what the lesson is in all of it. All right. And I think part of the lesson is you learning how to transform out of that energy that's keeping you stuck and stagnant, transforming out of prideful energy. Okay. Especially with this Aries card, um, transforming in a way where you may have been hardened. Okay, your emotions may have been hardened by past experiences. Okay, and now it's time to transform out of that energy. All right, and I'm getting bounced back. Okay, part of the lesson is for you to was for you to learn that we go through these trials and tribulations to make us stronger. All right, it's what your future self wants you to know. We go through these trials and tribulations in order for us to become stronger. So there, it's not to make us worse, right? It's not so that we can go, dig a hole and go bury ourselves and hide. It's not for that. It's for us to come out of it stronger. All right. For us to gain clarity around these obstacles, clarity around these situations, clarity around the healing that needs to be taking place. So now I feel like your future self wants you to know that now is the time for you to transform out of that stubborn, stuck energy. All right. Okay. Transform out of your stuck, stagnant energy is what I'm getting. Okay. The helping hand is all around you. All right. The helping hands are all around you, but I feel like you're not taking advantage of it. And this is what your future self is saying is important for you to recognize at this time is that you're going to have to take advantage of the help. Okay. And like I say, whether that's in a 3D form here in the physical world or you taking it to the next step and communicating with your spirit team. Okay, that's what they're there for. They're here to guide you while you're on this life path in this during this life journey. Okay. All right. And we have scales with verdict, and it says legal matter, justice will prevail, and duty to restore a balance in society. All right. And I feel like with the skills card, I was hearing like the truth has been spoken. That's what was getting. The truth has been spoken. Okay. So this is going to be a time for you to find that balance. All right, find that balance where needed. Because if things are, I feel like there's a imbalance between masculine and feminine principles, or masculine and feminine energy. Can't get the word out. And there needs to be a restoration of balance with you. All right, because I feel like you have been maybe hardened over the years. Your emotions have been hardened over the years. Um, and it led to more of a masculine energy prevailing over you, and now you have to find that feminine principle aspect of yourself that's going to allow for this softness to come in and guide you. All right, because your future self is saying you're not going to get hard, you're not going to get far in the state of mind that you are in now. Okay, it's just going to I'm hearing it's going to push people away. All right, it's going to push people away, and it's not going to serve you justice. And I'm getting justice with the scales. I'm thinking about the justice card, but that's what came. It's not going to bring you justice. Okay, if you don't see it fit to find the inner peace within yourself that's going to allow for your transformation and expansion. All right, and we have stairway with unification. And it says change in life status, position will improve, and progress and journey to a higher level. Yes. So I feel like I was saying, like we all know that life is a journey, okay? And sometimes there's little pit stops, okay, throughout the travel that we take. And I feel like you were at a pit stop, and now it's time to continue the journey. All right, pile number one. You were at a pit stop, and now it's time to continue the journey. But you're being called. Your future self wants you to look at where you came from. All right, look at where you are now compared to where you were. Okay, and things that may have happened up to this point for you, they were to put you in the position that you're in order to allow the transformative energies to begin to take shape. Okay, to take shape in your life. Okay, so whereas you've done it all, let's just say you've done it all by yourself up to this point, right? And now it's to the point where the struggle is getting a little bit too real. Okay, and that is there in place for you to let down your guard, okay? And understand that it's not just you and you alone, okay? There are people that are put on our path to guide, aid, and assist us, even in the physical form, okay, in human form. But when we have that guard up, we don't recognize when those people and those opportunities are there. All right. So now it's going to be a time for you. I feel like you're being called to, your future self wants you to evaluate the situations and the people around you, evaluate the obstacles around you, and look at areas in your life where you could use a helping hand. Okay. And I'm getting even start small. If you're someone where it's hard for you to ask for help, start small to kind of gain that momentum and gain that practice. Maybe ask for something you don't really need just to see if someone would give it to you, or just to get into the habit of learning how to ask. Okay, it's not a bad thing to ask for help. All right, and like I say, it's not only in the 3D and the physical world, but start small, even with your spirit team. If you someone who communicates with your spirit team on a regular, then great, you kind of get and knows how it works. If you're not, then start small. Like I say, write a little note. Okay, write a little note with something that you would like assistance with. Okay, to your spirit team. All right, put it under your pillow at night. And in the morning, pay attention to what dreams you had. Pay attention to what ideas pop in your head. So start small. Unification. This is about you mixing mind, body, and spirit. Okay, together, recognizing the divine walks on earth. Okay, we're not just a shell of a body. Okay, just we're not just human format. Okay, there is a spirit that lives within us that has connection to the universe, that has connection to um miracles, manifestations, okay? So your future self wants you to get into the practice of evaluating what areas of your life right now do you need assistance with, and learning to work with the magic of the universe to assist you with that. All right, transformation. All right, so you may be someone who who really doesn't believe in all of that. Transform out of those energies. Okay, transmute those energies into something that's more positive. Okay, so that miracles can flow into your life. All right, and then we have shooting star, and look at this. I love this. It says, what you've asked is coming true. Your wish is about to manifest. This is exactly what I was just saying, right? Asking the universe, asking for help. And this could be you asking the universe, and the universe sending you someone in physical form who can help you. All right. So it all starts with you asking for it. What you've asked for is coming true. So I love how your future self is putting this out, because it's almost as if you take what's coming from this reading and you begin to work with those messages, right? And you begin to ask for the help. You begin to do little small things, as in writing notes or asking out loud to the universe, right? And because you want to see if it works. And your future self is saying, yes, it will work. So you have to begin to transform and work with those energies. Okay. And we have stag spirit. And it says, you were meant for great things. Trust in all that you have to offer. Yes, you were meant for great things. So don't allow yourself, your future self is wanting you to not allow yourself to be in stagnant, stuck energy. Okay. And part of the word stagnant is stag. And look how you have stag spirit. All right. Stagnant means to be stuck. And then you have stag, okay, spirit. All right, which is saying that you were meant for great things. So don't allow yourself to be stagnant. Transform those energies that's keeping you stuck. All right. It's what your future self wants you to know. You have to begin to ask for help. All right. It's going to be important and crucial for you to find the courage to ask for help where it is needed. Okay. So that you can go from being in a stagnant, stuck energy into a more fearlessness energy where you know anything is possible. All right. So let's see what tarot messages we have for you. Thank you, beautiful beloved guys. Isis, can you please provide messages for pile number 1 in regards to what the future self wants them to know? All right. Don't be afraid of the unknown with that transformation energy. All right. This is what your future self wants you to know. I feel like they're telling you that once you develop a practice of working with the unknown, okay, working with the transformative energies, you're going to begin to, oh my gosh, look at this, guys. You're going to, I can't even finish what I was going to say. You have the star that popped out. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. And you also have the shooting star here. It's double confirmation. All right. To be hopeful, to put your desires, your wishes out to the universe. Okay, put it out into the universe is what your future self wants you to know. Don't be afraid, don't be shy to put it out into the universe, okay? Because your wish will be fulfilled. So whatever area you're stuck in, whatever area you're having problems with in your life, whether that's relationships, jobs, family, whatever the case is, and you need assistance, okay, you want some guidance around it, put it out into the universe. Because if you don't have that clarity yet, right, and you can't really see the full picture, put it out into the universe. Let your guardian angels, okay, let your guardian angels come through and provide you with the insight that you need in order to move forward. All right, what else do we have for pile number 1? Yeah, your future self is saying to trust and believe in miracles. Trust and believe in the guiding light is what I'm getting. Okay. Yes, and then I've been saying miracles, and I forget that you have the miracle of Isis card here. Okay, so there is miracles waiting to be upon you. Power number one. All right, especially miracles around healing. Okay, healing. It says no matter how much you have struggled with any matter. Okay, and how no matter how impossible it seems to get out of a particular matter. All right. They want with double stars here. They want you to be hopeful and put your trust. All right. And you have the Knight of Cups. All right. And the Knight of Cups ushers in new, fresh beginnings. Okay. To do with the healing, just do with the heart. All right. This is the you putting your request into the universe and them ushering in a new beginning for you with this Knight of Cups. All right. The Knight of Cups deals with emotions. All right. So I feel like a fresh beginning, a fresh start for you all emotionally. All right. Especially around healing. So this is your future self, and they no longer want you to ignore the areas of your life that needs to be healed. This is what they want you to know. They say now it's time to address those matters. Okay, in order for you to get to a better place, okay, now it's time to address those matters. All right, no longer running away from them is what I'm getting. And then look, you have the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. All right, Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. I love it. This is like a perfect lineup. This is like you wishing upon a star to the universe. Hey, universe, I need some change. Something needs to change. Can you please guide me? Can you please show me? And this is the universe coming in. Knight of Cups. Okay, I got you. Right? Bringing in that new beginning for you. And when you trust and open yourself up to receive, where does it lead you? Ten of Cups. Okay? Emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment. All right? And this is what your future self wants you to know. Your future self wants you to know that it's just a helping hand away. It's just a call away. But the more you try to ignore that problems don't exist, the far it's not gonna take you far. Right? It's not going to take you far. So this is going to be the time, pound number one, for you to recognize these things and begin to work with the universe to address them. Okay? Address these things that are well, your cards literally flew all over the place. Address these things that are keeping you stagnant. All right. Telling you, oh, no, you don't need to worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Subconsciously, or the ego telling you that. But no, your future self is saying, no, it needs to be addressed. All right. So then let's see. What else do we have? All right. The awakened dead. Yes. Things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. Yes. So this is you definitely, not running away from those things anymore. Pile number one. All right. If you need the healing from it, if you need the guidance from it, this is the time where you call in your support team, your spirit team, even people in the physical who you feel like can help you out with this. If this may be the time for you to confide in someone so that you're not keeping things, trapped within. All right. Confiding may help, is what I'm getting. Confiding may help. All right. And we have the Ace of Wands. Yes. New beginnings. All right. And I feel like with this, the Ace of Wands, this is you regaining your passion and your thrust for life. All right. This is you regaining your passion and your thrust for life with this Ace of Wands card coming out here. All right. Lined up next to the Stag Spirit. You were meant for great things. And I feel like you will discover what those great things are when you allow yourself to emotionally heal. And this is what your future self, they want you to know. They say now is the time. All right, so start taking those steps. You can no longer run and hide from it. It's what they want you to know. It has to be addressed. All right. Obstacles, challenges, whatever you're facing, you have to take them head on. And I'm looking at the stag spirit with the horns on the head, right? Head on, right? You have to take it head on. Is what your future self wants you to know. All right. And then you guys have leadership. All right. Take the lead in your life. All right. It's what your future self wants you to know. Take the lead in the changes that needs to take place. All right. And look at this. There's even a star in this image, right? And it's almost like the universe is guiding. Can you kind of see the motion in this card? It's like the universe is guiding this bear, right? So let the universe guide you. Let your spirit team guide you, okay? And take leadership over your life and the changes that needs to take place and happen, okay? All right, pile number one, those were your messages. Really hope you enjoy. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pile number two. So this is your image. All right, and the message is past life, present power. All right, and it says, as the soul grows in service to the great feminine in her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. All right, that is pretty deep. So you guys, I feel like are old souls, okay, with ancient wisdom and ancient powers that are ready to be resurrected. Pile number two. All right, and this is what your future self wants you to know. All right, they want you to begin to tap into that power. All right, tap into those abilities because it is going to aid, guide, and assist you on your journey forward. All right, some of you may be currently working with that energy. Some of you may be currently aware of that energy. All right, and now it is time for you to forge forward. Is what I'm getting. Okay, forge forward with these abilities. Okay, so let's see what what oracle messages came out for you. All right, and you have wealth. Okay, and it says you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. All right, so whatever you are doing, pile number two, your future self is saying you are doing an amazing job at it. All right, you are doing great. Continue to do whatever it is that you're doing. All right, it is going to lead to your abundance. And I feel like emergence of your physical abilities with your spiritual abilities. Okay, that's what's going to make you even more powerful than what you may currently be. All right, so whereas you may be well off, okay, what you're doing now, you may be well off materialistically, financially, okay. Your future self is said, imagine when you introduce your spiritual abilities to that. Okay, it's like you'll be an unstoppable force to be reckoned with. All right. So, and for those of you who may not be there just quite yet, it's coming. All right. And I'm getting that some of you are very resilient. Some of you are very persistent. Okay. You're not the type that gives up. Okay. One thing fails, you pick up and you try again. All right. That is I'm getting that is a internal it's like a powered ability to be able to do that. All right. Because not everyone has that ability. All right, now not everyone works to that capacity. Some people, they, you know, they're not successful at what they do and they tap out. All right, they don't want to give it a second go, they don't want to give it a third go. But you, I feel like you have this resilience, your soul has this resilience about it that keeps you pushing forward. All right, and that's why you're going to continue to bring in abundance and prosperity for yourself. All right, and so that's what your future self wants you to know. Whatever you're doing, keep at it. Okay, it's working for you. All right, and like I say, for those who are not quite there yet, it will come as long as you keep putting forth the effort. Okay, and you guys have guardian angel. Okay, and it says some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. Look at that. Like, I feel like this is like you guys, like I mentioned earlier, you guys are powerful souls. Okay, you have your ancient souls. Okay, I don't want to edit like powerful, yes, but I feel like more so like old souls. You have a connection to the universe. You have connection to your spirit team. Some of you may work with them directly. All right, and they are who they're those are the ones that's guiding you through this so that you're making the right steps and the right choices moving forward. All right, and I feel like the more you tap into not only your spirit team energy, but the more you begin to remember your ancient wisdom energy, you're going to become even more. You're going to become even more powerful in the things I'm getting like the Midas touch, like whatever you touch turns to gold. All right, but you have to have the belief. Okay, is what I'm getting. You have to believe in it. It's what your future self wants you to know. Okay, you're being protected from any wrongdoings happening to you. You're being protected from any difficulties or misfortunes coming your way. So I feel like you have a very specific guide that's helping you for this group. You guys have I can't even say the word, specific guides, okay, that comes in at the right times when you need guidance. Okay, but let's see. And I feel like there's a past life connection with your spirit guides, with your guardian angels. You guys have worked together before in other lifetimes. Okay, and so they may be your guardian angels in this lifetime because they knew they would have to come aid, guide, and assist you with you waking up and remembering your abilities. Okay, and so this could be what their main job or their main focus is for you. Okay, and you guys have Haniel Silver, and it says goddess, psychic, sacred, and proud. Yes, so this group, this pal, you are definitely, you possess, I don't even know if some of you know this, there's this um very strong spiritual ability to yourself that may not be awakened yet, especially with the goddess and the psychic being here on this card, right? And some of you may be, I'm getting well off, right? Or things have always worked out for you and you never quite understood why. It's almost as if, things always worked in your favor, right? And sometimes you never understood why you knew something or how you knew something or how something just kind of aligned perfectly for you. Okay, and this is because you are the it factor on a soul level, so you magnetically pull in energies when they need to be pulled in to help give you guidance and clarity, okay, around your successes. All right, you've walked this path many times, is what I'm told. You've walked this path many times, almost to the point where in this lifetime things may be a breeze and you may not understand quite, you might not quite understand why and how. Okay, and it's because you're on a guided and protected path. Pal number two, you're on a guided and protected path, and you're just being called to tap in to your spiritual and psychic abilities. All right, you're being called to tap into your spiritual and psychic abilities is what I'm getting from for this group. All right, and you have Vega. All right, and it says luminosity, creativity, talent, and fame. So you're meant to be known. You're meant to be shown, is what I'm also picking up. You're meant to be known. You're meant to be shown. You have something to show the world. All right. You have something to show the world, and your future self wants you to know that whatever this is, as long as you continue to be diligent, okay, in this, it's going to have I'm getting a worldwide effect. So I don't know what that means. So some of you, maybe you're meant to be in the spotlight, um, whether that's on TV, whether that's through the internet, social media, whatever that is, you're meant to be in the spotlight. All right. You're meant to, something you do creatively is meant to be in the spotlight. All right. And I'm getting your path is protected. Like there's, it's almost like I'm getting like you made a vow to do this. Okay, with the guardian angel in the past life present power card coming up, I feel like there was a vow made for you in this lifetime to stand out in some type of way. Okay, that brings you abundance, that brings you prosperity. So your future self is saying, don't stop. Okay, don't stop. You have to believe and trust. And I'm like spotlight, and I'm even getting like with this particular card how this angel is like surrounded by dark space, right? But yet she's illuminated, and her silver presence shines. Okay, it shines amidst the dark space that's surrounding her. So I feel like this is you all right. This pile is meant to shine in some area of their life. All right, you're meant to stand out. Okay, some of you may be into some type of creative endeavors or projects or anything that puts you in the spotlight. All right, it's part of your life path. All right, and you guys have the Forbidden Forest. All right, and I'm getting with this like you're meant to be different, right? And so the words on the card say bravery, persistence, redemption. And that's why I feel like when with the word redemption, I feel like when I said that you all made a vow in a previous lifetime for this lifetime for something to stand out, maybe it's redemption from something that you weren't able to do in a previous life. So you vow in this lifetime to make yourself known, to allow yourself to shine. Okay, so maybe in previous lifetimes that was taken away from you. All right. And it says, you are so brave to keep on going the way you do. All right. So this is a persistent soul that didn't give up. All right. So where something didn't work, I'm getting in a previous lifetime, you made the vow in this lifetime to make sure that it does work. All right, and you have that guardian angel. Like I told you, this could be someone who lived with you in that past lifetime. Okay, and they also made the vow to come serve you in this lifetime to help to make sure that you see the mission through. All right, to make sure that the vow that was taken, it gets carried out. All right, that's what I'm picking up for you all. Brave, be brave. Stand out amongst the crowd. All right, stand out amongst the crowd. If you have this crazy, invention or crazy idea or crazy, you know, whatever it is, and you kind of like, I don't know if the world will receive it, right? I don't know if it's something the world will receive. Your future self is saying, go for it. All right. You have a podcast idea. You have a YouTube channel idea, right? You have a some type of movie idea you want to pitch. All right. TV show idea you want to pitch. Whatever it is, that you're thinking about putting out there to the world, your future self is saying to go with it. All right, to go with it. It's going to lead you to wealth, abundance, and prosperity. All right, your guardian angel, I feel like, is seeing you through and whatever this is. All right, stepping into the forbidden forest, stepping into the unknown. I'm really getting redemption. Like you guys are redeeming yourself from a past life where whatever this is, it did not work out. And so you're here to make sure it does. And it's going to be in this lifetime. All right. Past life, present power. All right. It says, as the soul grows in service to the great feminine, in her intention that all being be healed and free. Okay. It gathers the internal resources. Okay. Your internal resources are things that you taken from your previous lifetimes. Okay, so you may not be consciously aware of it, but the soul is aware of it. All right, your guardian angel is aware of it. And so that's where you begin to put the pieces of the puzzle together. All right. All right. And it's you have throne with authority. And it says hidden craving for power and acceptance, and you will find quick success in everything. Yes, pile number two, you guys are on the right track with whatever it is that you are doing and that you are trying to push forward. All right. With the hidden craving for power and acceptance, being on this authority card, I definitely with the fact that it says hidden craving, I feel like that is um a trait that you've taken from a past lifetime. It's like you have this real strong, powerful urge to complete whatever you were not able to complete in a past lifetime. So it's like this hidden craving for you, like I got to get this done. I got to get this done on the soul level, right? Like you, like I have to be. My idea has to be seen. My voice has to be heard, right? Um, the spotlight. All right, but persistence is key. Is what your future self is saying, to not give up on whatever this is. Okay. And look at this, you guys have bravery. So bravery was in the forbidden forest card, and then now you have sword with bravery again. And it says honor and glory for someone dear to you, and bad omen of quarrels for lovers. All right. And this is, I feel like even with this image, right? I feel like this is like with the guardian angel image, right? Protecting your path, okay? Telling you to go ahead and pursue this mission because you're protected, all right? You're protected from any harm coming to you while doing so, all right? I'm picking up archangel vibes with the sword in this image here on the card and the bravery, all right, you are definitely being protected. With it's like you have to complete the mission is what I'm getting, right? And so your future self wants you to know that it is a soul mission, that whatever this is for you, okay, if you feel strongly pulled or drawn to do something, it's because it's part of your soul blueprint. So your future self is saying, no, you're not crazy. All right. You have to go for it. You have to be brave. You have to step into the forbidden forest. All right. If you want to, if you want to be successful in whatever this is. Okay. And I like how in this card say you are so brave to keep going the way you do. And I feel like what that is like to keep going because you're bringing it from like lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, where it's like, okay, one lifetime, nope, didn't get it quite right. Second lifetime, nope, still not there. Third lifetime is a charm. This is the third lifetime, right? Not saying three because you probably lived numerous amount of lifetimes, but third time is the charm, and you're going to get it right in this lifetime. It's what your future self wants you to know. You have the guidance, you have the protection around you for you to get it right in this lifetime. Step into the forbidden forest. Be persistent. Okay, be brave in your ideas, be brave in your ventures. All right, it's what your future self wants you to know. All right, and you guys have spirit world. And it says, your spirit guides are sending you helpful people and opportunities your way. Yes. So they're going to send you the right people at the right time. They're going to put you in the right places at the right time, is what I'm getting. All right. So there's no need to be um, worried. Power number two. This reading is meant to give you, I'm giving you to give you bravery, right? You have the word bravery coming up twice in this reading. And it's like, what's the odds of that? Okay, just that word alone, like being able to see it twice in a reading. Um, there is giving you um, the strength to be brave. Okay, this is what this reading is meant to do. Okay, your spirit guides are going to send you the right people and put you in the right places, always at the right time. All right, because you are meant to stand out. So don't ever allow yourself to be put in an energy that tries to hold you back or hold you down. All right, authority. You may have been in previous lifetimes an authoritative figure. Okay, you could have been a queen or a king. All right, that had a mission that they wanted to carry out that was unsuccessful, and now you're going to bring that idea into today's lifetime. All right, and you're going to see it through. Okay, and then we have unfolding beauty, and it says everything is unfolding as it should. Surrender and live in the unexpected. Yes, and I feel like this is your future self saying you are on the right track. Everything is unfolding as it should, even with the wealth card here. I think it says something about you are moving in the right direction. So you are on the right track, pile number two. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. All right. Where if you don't see the fruits of your labor quite yet, for those of you who don't worry, it is coming. All right, but you have to stay persistent. All right, let's see what tarot messages wants to come out. Thank you, beautiful beloved goddess Isis. Please guide me and show me what else does pile number two need to know in regards to the future self. And you guys have the moon. All right, and the moon is uncertainty. The moon is not everything being revealed to you at this time. All right, so I feel like with the moon too, you don't know, a lot of you don't know the internal power that you possess. Okay, you don't know that there's a bunch of internal resources within you, right? It's almost like you have this internal compass that guides you, okay? Along with your spirit guides, your guardian angel, there's an internal compass within you that's always guiding you in the right direction. Like I was saying earlier, sometimes you may not know, why certain things work out or how you ended up here or how this opportunity came about. It's because your internal compass led you there. All right. Um, so you're being called on to trust that internal compass. It's what your future self is saying. It's be brave, go for it. It's what I'm getting. Be brave and go for it. All right. What else do we have for pile number two in regards to what the future self wants them to know? All right, you guys have a very direct connection to source. You have a very direct connection to your spirit team. And with this reading being as powerful as it is, as far as the spirit energy that's coming through, I feel like some of you are aware of that. All right, some of you are aware of your connections. So whatever you're doing to make those connections stronger so that you can continue to manifest more, your future self wants you to be able to do that. All right, so you have the Five of Wands that wanted to come out, as well as the Six of Cups. All right. So Five of Wands, stop fighting with yourself. Okay. Stop fighting with yourself about this. Stop fighting with others about this, about whatever this is for you. Okay. If someone is in disagreement with what you have going on or what you want to have go on, it's not worth your time or your effort is what I'm getting. Okay. The Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a card of the past as well. All right. So you need to not worry about I'm getting the outer world. All right. You need to worry about what you possess within your internal compass. Okay, because that is going to be your true guiding light. All right. That Six of Cups, bringing in the light for clarity. All right. So no longer, being concerned about how how others perceive whatever this is that you have going on for yourself. All right, because it's far more, it's connected to the past, to maybe where you don't even quite understand it exactly, but it is something that you have carried over into this lifetime. With the Six of Cups coming up, you've carried it over from this lifetime. All right, and I see it's like the the vase here being passed on, it's like, okay, now it's your turn. All right, bringing it from the past into the present. All right, and you see how this guy is, it looks like fully cloaked as if they don't know what to do with it. Trust your internal compass and you will know what to do with it. All right, Page of Cups. All right, allowing yourself that that fresh beginning. The Page of Cups is that intuitive cups where he's open intuitively, right? Open to the universe to deliver what he needs at that time. All right. So, and I love too, it's like how these kind of go hand in hand, right? It's like this one person is giving over a cup to someone who's cloaked, right? And it's like almost like he's looking as if he doesn't even know like what to do with it. You don't even see like a hand really grabbing it, right? But then it's like you having that aha moment and receiving that cup and saying, okay, now I get it. Okay, now I know I have to be persistent. Now I know I have to be brave. Now I know I have to take chances with what the universe has provided me, what the universe has given me to work with. Okay, the Page of Cups is like a fresh start. All right, trusting in the unknown, trusting your internal compass, trusting your intuition. Okay, and really like being brave enough to go out there with whatever this is for you all, whatever adventure this is for you. Okay, and you guys have release. And what I'm getting with this is out with the old and with the new. All right, out with the old and with the new. And I do feel like that's with beliefs. All right, and just really allowing yourself to now be into that energy that's going to allow you to really forge forward with whatever this is for you. All right. The leaves are falling off, the fall season. This is the fall season for most of us now. The leaves are falling off, to make way for new growth at some point. All right. So, and this is going to be how you forge forward, letting those old things fall off that will no longer be needed for the new path forward. Pile number 2. Okay. All right, so that is what I have for you, pal number 2. Really hope you enjoyed and resonated with the messages. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my beautiful souls, take care and bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pal number 3. So this is your image. All right, and the message is enter the chamber of healing. And it says a spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions and allow the healing energy to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Expect your miracle. All right. So your future self is wanting you to know that there is some healing that is to take place. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the oracle messages and see what they have for you. All right. And it says duality. All right. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Okay. Don't lose your vigilance. All right. With this duality, I'm feeling like there's healing around you and another person. All right. This could be family related, it could be relationship related. Okay, but I do feel like there is some healing that needs to take place. Okay, and I feel like healing too on a soul level. All right, but let's see what else we have. And we have spiritual work. And it says, open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. Okay. And so this is, okay. So this could be, some of you are healing, I feel like, on a soul level in order for you to be able to help heal others. Okay. And I'm also getting the with the duality a sense of shadow work that needs to be done. Okay, for yourself. All right. And this is what your future self wants you to know is that that shadow work healing needs to take place. All right. Because there are wounds there. Okay. I'm getting there are traumatic wounds there that needs to be healed in order for you to carry on. All right. And it's essentially going to lead to you being able to help others with the spiritual work card coming out. So you may be able to help others on your life path who has went through similar experiences or similar situations or circumstances. It's like you'll be the voice. All right. You'll be the voice for them. All right. When you're able to make the right connection. Okay, the right connection of healing of self first, though, is what I'm getting. Okay, and for some of you who are already into doing spiritual work, or in the midst of creating or working with the spiritual practice, this is your green light to continue to go. Okay, you are a light worker. You are here to radiate your light in dark places. Okay, dark places of the world, dark places within self. All right. So your part of your life's mission and your life calling is to be going to be to let your light shine, okay, through the light work that you do. Okay, so if that's what some whatever spiritual modality that is that you work with, your future self is wanting you to know that that is the direction that you're supposed to be going in. Okay. All right, and then we have Raphael Green. All right, and it says love, travel, humor, vitality. And what I'm getting with this is that you getting life back, getting and giving life back. All right. So you are meant to help others when they are in a place of darkness. You are there to help give them their life and their light back, is what I'm getting, right? Look how this whole card is radiated with the green life force vitality, right? You are a light worker, all right? So you are meant to shine your light in dark places for those who need help and need assistance and they can't do it on their own. All right. So for you, those of, and this could be, it doesn't even have to be a spiritual modality. Okay. This could be in the form of community service, in the form of social work. You are meant to help guide others, okay, out of their dark places. Okay. And I feel like part of that, what's going to help you to do that is you also healing internally as well. Okay, working with your shadow self. Okay, not losing your vigilance. Okay, keeping your eyes on the prize. All right, in a sense of being able to forge forward the path that's needed at this time. Okay, for others, and I'm getting strongly for others. Okay, and then you guys have Jupiter, and it says expansion, luck, wisdom, and teaching. Yes, you guys are definitely meant to reach out to others. Pile number 3. Okay. And you're meant to expand on your services. You have wisdom and you have teachers. So it's like an expansion of self. It's like you've healed yourself. Okay, you've went through the stepping stones. You've went through the process of healing for self. Okay, this is what your future self wants you to know, that you're going to go through a process of healing yourself, where you're going to be able to then take that wisdom on how to do just that and teach it to others. Okay, to to do some type of spiritual work in some, like I say, in whatever form that is. For those of you who may be already, you know, um, diving into this type of practice, you may know what it is. And for those of you who don't, this is just a wake up call for you to, if you had just a littlest bit of inkling about it, to pursue it a little bit further. All right. And it's like you are meant to lead the way. right? You are meant to be the guidance for others. And this doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be mainstream, right? It doesn't have to be worldwide. This could be you being a light worker for your inner circle. Okay, this could be you helping your mother to heal, helping your father to heal, helping your siblings to heal. Okay, in areas of their life where they didn't know they need healing at. But because maybe some of you share the same areas of your life where you need that healing and you were able to do it. So now you get to show them how it is that they do it. All right, working from a place of wisdom. All right, you being a light worker, it's like you came here knowing that there were going to be energies that you had to transmute and that you had to work with in the shadow self that you had to um, face head on. Like you knew that was going to be your mission and your assignment coming here, and you were able to successfully do it, and now it's going to be time for you to help others. All right, so that they can live in peace and harmony, is what I'm getting. All right, so that they can open themselves up to receive love again. Okay, I feel like for some of you, it's like you've been there, you've done that. Okay, and part of your life mission is for you to help others in this lifetime to be able to go through that same healing process, to help them to enter the chamber of healing. Okay, and it's a spiritual gift that some of you may be aware of and some of you may not be aware of. Okay, spiritual gift means that it is innately within you. Okay, it's innately within you to be able to touch the hearts and souls of other, even by just like your mere presence or by the energetic waves that you send out, the vibrational waves that you send out. Okay, I feel like some of you have went through the dark night of the soul, have worked with the shadow self, and you've learned to master it. If you haven't learned to master it yet, you are learning to master it. Okay, so that you can help others along their paths and along their journeys. All right, and look at this. We have grow together. Yes, this is perfect. And it says community, connection, reciprocation. Yes, you are meant to help guide others. It's like you've put in the work for yourself. All right, as hard as it may have been, as difficult and as challenging as it may have been, you put in the work to heal. All right. It's almost like someone who's like, when they say like enough is enough. Like I'm tired of being like sad all the time, or I'm tired of being, upset all the time. I'm tired of being angry all the time. I'm tired of all of these negative emotions running my life. And so you work on little small steps and things that's going to help you to transmute those negative energies into more positive vibrational ones, right? So you that's you working with yourself, right? So that when you can get to the point of you no longer even have to control it. It is. That becomes who you are, someone who's of peace, love, tranquility, right? Who can enjoy life, who can enjoy the vitality of life, who can enjoy the humor of life, right? And it's not like you having to fight with yourself anymore, okay? Because you become the peace that you want to be. And this is so that you can reciprocate it out into the world. And it says, find those who inspire you to bloom. Look at that. And look how they're like holding hands, right? So you're meant to help others, inspire others to bloom. You could be a motivational speaker. You could be a volunteer at youth organizations. You could be just someone who goes out and speaks on their behalf because you've been there, done that, right? And these are just some examples. It could be other spiritual modalities that you work with that's going to help bring people to their light, right? And that's what your purpose is. All right, you have a teaching and a wisdom to share. Okay, and your future self wants you to expand on that. All right, expand on that calling. For those of you who may not have recognized that it is a calling, Some of you may have recognized that that is your calling, and now it's time for you to expand on it. Whether you recognize it or not, your future self wants you to expand on that calling, okay? And we have vase with growth, all right? And it says secret being kept from you and love affair that will become permanent, all right? Growth. So this is definitely internal growth, right? The secret being kept from you is that you had the ability to transmute these energies all along, right? And I feel like once you begin to work with your energies and work with your shadow self, the more and more that your healing abilities became apparent to you, the more and more they become apparent to you. And it's like now you have the secret to success. Now you have the secret to growth, what it is that you need to do in order to grow, not just on the physical plane, but on the spiritual plane as well. All right. All right. And then we have shark with danger. And it says, ominous sign of warning and death, and negative things affect personal relationships. And I like this showing up because this is you helping those out of danger. This is you helping those who can't just quite find their light, who can't see, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All right. This is you definitely stepping out and being that force of light for them, okay, in dark times, helping them to bloom, helping them to grow together. You are meant to, and I feel like, like I said, this doesn't have to be on a mainstream wide level. I feel like some of this, for some people, some of you all, this is like an inner circle. All right. You're the person born, and you got to think we choose the families that we want to be born into, right? Ahead of time. So some of you, I feel like, were born specifically into your families to help heal these families, to help break ancestral curses, to help strengthen the ancestral lineage again. All right. You were born into your family for a reason, as we all are. All right. And it's because you maybe in many other lifetimes have mastered transmutation of energy, have mastered working with the shadow self. Okay. And we all know it's a work in progress because we come down here and we forget. But because you've mastered it maybe before plenty other lifetimes, it didn't take you long to catch on how and what to do in order to overcome negative feelings, negative energies, right? It didn't take you long to pick up on patterns that need to be broken and get your stuff together. That's not going to be the case for everybody. So you are specifically, I'm getting a strong pull to some of you are in some of you, this is for a small group of people uh, in your inner circle who you're meant to be that light for. I'm hearing breaking curses. Okay, breaking curses. So you're here to help them break out of the repetitive ancestral damages, curses, um, bad lucks, negative omens, right? Some of them have carried that with them for many, many, many of lifetimes. And you are the person to help them to shed the light. And like I say, I'm getting small groups for some of you, and some of you are meant to do it on a more mainstream level. Some of you are meant to get out there and be motivational speakers, be wisdom speakers, be testimonials, give your testimony, okay? Because those little things make a difference, okay? And you'd be surprised what it may spark up and what light it may spark in someone who's carried or walked in the dark for so long, okay? Oh my gosh, look at this. I love when readings synchronize the way they're supposed to. And you have healing energy again. So all of this is about healing. All right. And it says you're in the process of healing, eliminating any bad energy from your life. Yes, your future self wants you to know whatever steps you are taking right now, whatever you are doing, pal number 3, your future self is saying that it is going to pay off. All right, you are going to heal. So even though it may seem like a long and arduous road, you're going to get there. There's so much healing. All right, there's so much healing, and you're going to heal. Pile number 3, your future self is saying you are healing yourself so that you can heal others. Okay. Yes, so you are healing yourself so that you can heal others. All right. And I'm really picking up, some of you are meant to heal within your family line. Some of you are meant to heal within your family line. All right. And we have Temple of the Soul. And it says, you are on your karmic path so you can unravel the mystery of your karmic debts. Yes. Yes, clearing those karmic debts. So you are meant to clear your karmic debts as well as help others to clear theirs. Okay. Picking up other lifetimes where you some of you are with your soul family in this lifetime. All right. Some of you are in your soul family this lifetime, and you all together as a soul family, as a soul tribe, has made the vow to help heal one another. All right. So this is why situations and circumstances come up to where they need to be addressed, because this is you all healing each other. All right. Grow together. Soul tribe. Yes. Some of you are definitely growing together. Some of you are um, make the vow to come so that you all can help break cycles. All right. Help break cycles. All right. So, and this is why with the duality, I sensed that there was some type of soul connection somewhere. So there's some soul connections in here. Okay. For some of you. All right. Where you're meant to heal each other. You're meant to help each other grow. All right. Let's see. Beautiful beloved goddess Isis, what tarot messages do you have for pound number 3 in regards to what their future self wants them to know? Yeah, definitely a lot of growth, a lot of insight, a lot of wisdom, a lot of healing taking place for this pal. All right, Queen of Pentacles. All right, and the Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting grounded energy. Grounded energy for this group. And the Queen of Pentacles is also the matriarch of the family, right? She's the stable matriarch of the family. She has herself together so that she's able to provide, okay, for her loved ones, for those around her or him, okay? Doesn't have to be gender specific, but this is going to be the person who's going to have their things in order and in place so that they can be a great provider, okay, to help those walk away from those things that no longer serve them. You have the 5 of Cups. Okay, this is you helping people to see that don't cry over spilled milk. All right, even though this situation, whatever this is, didn't work out for you, there's still 2 glasses behind you to work with. Okay, and so this is you recognizing that for yourself as well as helping others to recognize that for themselves. Okay, that I don't know why life is a bowl of Cheerios. I have no idea. Maybe some of you are eating Cheerios right now or like Cheerios. I don't know. But that's what I got, right? So this is you, stepping into that, grounding yourself to be in control of your emotions, right? Be in control of your healing, realizing what didn't work in the past didn't work for a reason, and realizing that there's more to work with, okay? And this is what your future self wants you to know. And look at this. We go from the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Definitely being in control of your life. And that control of your emotions in your life is going to bring you stability. stability, right? King of Pentacles, also another grounded energy, right? It's to pick up the energy where they have like no care in the world, right? There's no care in the world for them. They're comfortable, they're content, and they're excellent providers. All right. So definitely walking into that energy of being able to be an excellent provider for yourself and like for your loved ones and for those whoever that is that needs help. All right. You possess healing energy within power number 3. You have a great, powerful internal healing ability. Okay. And you are meant to share it. You are meant to share it. Okay. And it's like, if you see the one in the middle, it's like her cup is raised. She's like, okay, I've got my cup together and I've got the ingredients and the resources you need. Let me pour some into your cup so I can help elevate you as well. Right? Healing. Your future self is saying you are on a healing journey for not just self, but for others. Power number 3. This is a lifetime of healing for you, and your future self wants you to know you are going to get there. All right. And for those of you who were it's a work in progress and you're currently working on that now, this is confirmation. Your future self is saying that growth, okay, that healing is going to take place. So just continue to work with the positive energies and the positive vibes so that you can help others, because that is your soul purpose. You came down here with a group, a soul tribe, okay, that you're meant to lead the way for. And we have blessings. And I love it. It's like you are a blessing. You may not know it, but I feel like you are a blessing for others and you may not recognize it. But you being a blessing for others is what's going to bring in your blessings. All right. So don't stop putting in the work. Okay. Power number 3. Don't stop putting in the work of growth for yourself, and don't stop putting in the work of growth for others. All right. This is a time of healing. Your future self wants you to know. And you're a part of a soul tribe right now where you're meant to bond and break cycles. Bond and break cycles is what I'm getting. All right. In this lifetime, you were meant to clear out karmic debts. Okay, and I'm hearing break cycles, break ancestral cycles. Okay, you are the key link to breaking ancestral patterns, behaviors, and cycles. Is what I'm getting. All right, and you doing as such, you're gonna help bless others, and it's gonna bring in an abundance of blessings for you. Okay. All right, pound number 3, that is your reading. Really hope you enjoy. Hope the messages resonated. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my beautiful souls, take care and bye bye.